we can get there.
How intimate are you talking, man? Like, are we talking like touching belly buttons or?
Can you hear him?
I'm talking touching belly buttons, but you're good right now.
Word.
It'd be cool.
Go to my go to the channel that go to
Let's get some,
and turn the main on the very bottom,
Yeah.
up half a dot.
The red one.
Yeah, half a dot, like half of half.
All right, y'all talking.
Yo,
Yo.
Okay, that's cool.
too much.
One more time.
Yo.
Yo.
Okay, we're good now.
Lean back in your chair. Lean back. All the way. Lean back. Talk.
How we doing tonight?
Still saying good?
Yep,
Word.
All right, Medicine Man, the voice of reason. We in here, episode 19. What
And we
up,
got a special guest, Mr. Homer over here.
Mr.
man.
Homer?
Did you get that from The Simpsons?
That's your middle name, right?
It's actually my middle name, but
Is it really your fucking name?
it is really my middle name.
I thought
dog.
you were fucking actually kidding.
No.
I really thought you were kidding this whole goddamn time.
All the birth
I thought you were when you first
I've
told me
known
that,
this motherfucker
but
for over a year now. I thought you were kidding.
Yeah, no. So and actually, like, nobody ever really called me Homer until I started working where I'm at right now.
How is
Yeah,
working?
they probably
Smash
thought it was a
Brothers?
cool middle name.
It's good, man. I love.
Do you sniff a lot of paint? Do you with your friends?
No.
They're just a painter.
Yeah, just a painter. No, I'm just kidding. The painter's actually a really cool dude. But yeah, I was actually the painter is the one that gave me the nickname.
That's me.
He
Yeah,
asked me my name, and I told him my name, and he's asked me if I had any nicknames, and I said no, and he's like, well, I don't like the names that you told me, so I'm gonna come up with one. And one day I told him my middle name, and he's like, that's it, and he called me Homer T.
Oh Jesus!
And it started off as Homer T, and I think Homer T is like some character or something from something way back in the day.
I think it really.
It is. And because him and one of my coworkers started
What the
joking
fuck is
about
Homer
it.
T?
We're gonna have to fact check
Who's
that.
got a
Yeah,
cell
let me
phone?
look that up.
Like,
real
I've
quick.
got a.
come on, somebody with a cell phone.
I've got a cell phone.
I got a couple stories that we can
We're
talk about coming
broadcasting
up
on the
as
internet,
well.
but we can't use it. That's some shit right there. That's
Right.
I mean, we could pull it up on the computer, but like,
you know that might interrupt y'all.
yeah, I don't want to fuck
Yeah.
the shit up. But yeah, good to have you in here, Homer, man. Homer's a good homie of Medicine Man, for this reason.
Man.
It's like you can't
Fucking
get away
A.
from him. He's like he's here every day or something.
Yeah, right?
Right.
Like, what the fuck?
Might as well move in, man.
But it's all good, though. That's all right. What were we looking up again?
Oh, it is actually Homer T Guitar Company.
Got you.
That's actually way cooler than a
That is.
television character name. So sound. Oh yeah. But yeah, I got some good stories we can talk about coming up that I found on USA Today,
Dude,
and also, you
why
guys.
is it that USA Today is always the craziest goddamn news on the internet?
Dude, you
What is it
know,
about
lately.
US fucking A?
No,
No,
dude.
dude,
No.
Okay,
Lately, I've
so,
always
like-
had a hard time finding good stories on the internet, but USA Today has like I've always been checking USA Today, but not until recent weeks, like recent months,
So,
have I been able to find bizarre stories on USA Today without having to like
Look.
go out of my way. You know what I mean? Like now I can just get on USA Today app and like scroll through the stories.
If we're
Yeah.
talking about news, then I feel like, I really like that when you go onto Google, it has like multiple stories from all different networks.
Yeah, that's real.
But
That's
then
real.
only-
So you
but
can
then
see
Google's
everybody's
getting to
take on it.
decide who's like. You know,
Yeah. Algorithms and such.
That's
It's
real.
the goddamn algorithm. I just think it's a company.
That algorithm though, man.
How you think them motherfuckers got famous?
Yeah, Google
Spelling
was.
Google out? Not even a word, man.
Google-
It actually has one O in it if you look up the word.
I really like Google, honestly, because they answer a lot of questions
I mean,
that I don't know the answer to. And thank
Web
you
crawler
for
was
that.
better.
Web
Never
crawler.
used Web crawler.
got me what I wanted. Exactly. Rephrase me. If I knew how to use it, like there's the only thing. Google was the one that like made the internet for stupid, like people that didn't know how to work computers.
Yeah.
You know, I do feel that. Like, I feel like the world has gotten really lazy, and I know I'm one to talk. So
Now we're finally right in 2018, 18 years later. From 2000, the internet was commercialized in 2000. It is an adult now,
Yeah.
and it is ugly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it is fucking ugly.
It really is.
It really is.
America, we raised a goddamn ugly ass, fucked up, unready child.
Yeah, it's really like
100% our fault, and I don't know what.
Dude.
no. Google is
Fuck
like,
that,
like,
man.
I was gonna say, man, Google has made people lazy, and like I mean,
Yeah,
that,
no, it
I mean
has.
that no offense, but you know, like before Google and the internet, like if you wanted information, guess what, man?
Library, bitch.
You had to go
Yeah,
out
yeah.
and actually physically search it.
Which I'm all
True.
for. No, don't.
And
get
I'm
me wrong.
all for that. I love it.
It's not
I
that,
love to
it's not
do
that Google didn't change and revolutionize and make everything easier, and the world would not be where it is today without Google, Mac, well, like Silicon Valley, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
But what Silicon Valley in 2018 has forgotten that is the only reason you're there, bro, is not to, sell me something. It's to better my future.
Yeah. You know, speaking of Silicon Valley.
And now you got Silicon Valley, like, come on, we're on, like, i7 generation, whatever the fuck.
Right.
You're lying until you're just lying.
Yeah.
I just saw that commercial the other day. It's like, I have a 5-year-old laptop that's faster than the laptop you're trying to sell on TV right now. That you sold me 5 years ago on the same commercial.
What were you saying? homie?
He actually made me have two thoughts. But the first one was, so you mentioned Silicon Valley. I know I told you guys the other day, I just started talking to my dad again, you know. It turns out he just had a webcam interview today with a company out in Silicon Valley.
Yeah, dude, these guys are fucking, like, the
That's
shit that
crazy.
they talk about up there is retarded.
Yeah.
And, like, before, and, I'll say this on there, I've done some things in my past that have made me not particularly able to be trusted with your personal information by the federal government, but, that's whatever.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. We all know how these types of things work in 2018. But, just like I have being trained and knowing how it all works, man, it's scary to think in 2018 how big a sheep America really, not the rest of the world, America.
You know, America.
Because there's companies that in Silicon Valley don't really get the reach that they do anywhere else besides America and like China and all these things because the internet's regulated.
Yeah. The thing about America is, you can do whatever out here.
I know it's not the doing what it's ever. It's that we're while in 2018 we're getting to sit here as somebody that's grown up in it and existed before and after.
I know that I existed before the internet and shit, but like for most of my life,
You
the
don't recall
internet
the time.
has been around. Like
Yeah.
early 2000s.
And see that's
Like I've been on YouTube
I
since
will call- I will
2003.
say-
See,
That's
like,
different
we were there
effect.
for the birth of the internet.
Yeah,
See, well,
you
I
know?
see,
Essentially.
Exactly.
my first computer did not have a phone jack on the back of it.
Like dial-up.
Yeah, it did. Like it was a DOS computer.
Okay, word.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what But I am unique in the fact that my dad's a computer engineer, and like from the moment my mom spit me out, it was like computers. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You were close to that,
It's in
but
your
your
I
blood.
was close enough, but
your
my
dad
dad
waited till you
did.
were like 5 or 6.
Yeah, my dad waited a little bit. He didn't like put it up in my face. I remember him like sitting me down in front of the iMac, and like the old one, with the
Like a big bubble color on the back of it.
Yeah. It was like, I think ours was blue. It was blue. Yeah. And
No, we had a. I remember my dad getting out the whole home movie sitting like you eating your food on that thing. The first gateway 1 gig laptop. Like
Oh,
had a
shit.
gig, like had a
Yeah.
full-fledged, like a gig hard drive on a laptop.
That's probably hardcore back then.
That's some shit.
And it could run a CAD program, and my dad could run like what was before
Work from home.
was like it required him sitting in a fucking room full of like this, like we're sitting in probably like a 12 by 6 space, this entire room full of computer.
Not even. Maybe.
It was probably bigger than this.
10 by 5.
It was probably bigger than this.
Yeah.
Worth the computer
Wow.
to do what he was doing from his lazy boy. But the crazy part about it was that it had taken 18 months from that to that.
Jesus.
And that
Alright,
was
so-
but that was 2000 and it's 2018.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of the 2000s, man, I remember back in early 2000s, bro, I used to go to the Blockbuster and I would rent movies, but that's really no more now. And I actually have the story here.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't even know what streaming
Soon.
was back then.
Right?
yeah,
I knew
yeah.
what Blockbuster was, though.
Yeah, man. Soon there will only be
What
one
was the
Blockbuster left in the United States.
What was the
Very
section of
soon.
Blockbuster where it was like the top hit movies? What did they call that section?
The Blockbusters.
No.
Best hits, Blockbusters. That's probably.
I guarantee you it was Blockbusters or something stupid.
Nah, dude, they wouldn't have had something like that simple.
I hope it's
Come on.
Blockbusters.
I hope it is too, just because.
All right, so the last 2 Blockbusters that are closing right now are both in Anchorage, Alaska.
So we're all
Fuck
through
that, I would be like,
Alaska.
fuck you, Blockbuster. I'm staying there. Be the last Blockbuster open ever. You'd be the richest motherfucker.
I'm trying
in the land.
to see where the last one is gonna be.
Did they sell the company? What did they do with Blockbuster?
I think they just fucking
Went back up?
fizzled out, dude, because of Netflix, Amazon, Hulu.
Dude, what really
All
did
that
it was
shit.
Redbox.
Yeah, and
They tried to
Redbox,
compete
too,
with
especially.
Redbox.
Yeah, Redbox came out, and well, what it really was Netflix. Netflix came out. I remember because Netflix came out, and it was like $10 a month, and you could stream, and you could.
No, dude. I remember when
Release
Netflix came out, and it was 2 movies or 5 movies
Yeah, bro.
in the mail.
Yeah.
But for that back then,
And it came in the little paper sleeves,
yeah.
and then you had to
That-
retape them to send them
In
back.
2001, but you said that what was revolutionary was not the service, because there was other people doing the service. That wasn't the killed mail order shit had been being done. It was you could subscribe with your credit card online.
Yeah, that was probably some revolutionary shit. You know, at one point
First
there
was
were like 9,000 Blockbusters in the country.
It's one of the largest companies in the country, probably.
Dude, if you a real OG though, and you from the dirty, you rented your movies from the movie gallery.
Oh boy.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I've done that once or twice.
Fuck Blockbuster, dude. I used to rent video games and all that shit from the
Right,
movie
yeah.
gallery.
Yeah.
Back on PlayStation
You-
2, PlayStation
Yeah, I
1
was just
days.
to say PlayStation 2. Man.
Yeah, man.
Shit, Nintendo 64.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, that's real. That's
Dude.
real.
Talking about.
You right though.
It took me at least 2 months of allowance to save up for Mario 64.
Dude, I would just beg my mom to rent me fucking whatever.
See
Zelda
my
or
parents as
something from,
assholes.
Yeah, mine were too, but I guess different.
So that makes me raise a question. Since we kind of moved into gaming a little bit, or at least I feel.
At least your brain did.
My brain did, anyways. So, what was like the point in your life where you actually started taking care of your systems and all that? Like,
I
you
do
know,
not remember not.
Okay, fair. You were always raised to
probably-
Like, no, I remember the first recollection I have with the CD is getting backhanded for not putting it back in the case. First memory of a CD. Put it in the goddamn case.
For me,
Okay,
that
fair.
probably
You see what I'm saying?
that probably happened for me when I had to start buying my own video games. So
I feel that.
I guess whenever I got out of my parents' house and shit, I was like 17 or 18.
Word.
That's when I started to really care about my video games because I had to buy them all myself, and they're pretty expensive. So you got to take care of them if you're buying them.
See, the biggest thing for me is
It's like a movie.
it's like being raised like what we're recording
CD.
on. Like that's probably the biggest recollection I would have right now is like we're sitting here recording on shit that's expensive as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like the whole lifestyle that we have become accustomed to as millennials, as internet people, as podcasters that we love and talking to y'all over the top of, is we've had to become very respectful of the equipment and learn the equipment to use it, because everybody can go out and get it and buy it and do it and everything. Everybody can own it and have it in a room and talk to you, but not everybody takes the time to sit down and actually learn how to use and treat and work the equipment. That's the big change nowadays. Is it? Because like back in the day, like Mario 64, you smashed your. Like in the Mario 64.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to pause it real quick. We're having some. Well, okay, we're good. Never mind.
That was it.
Yeah, it was
Frequencies.
It was a fucking mouse.
Man, fucking mouse.
Yeah.
Why does it always why do we call it a rodent? Why
For real though.
Dog.
Why don't we just call it a rat?
why is it gotta be a mouse in the room? Why not a rat in the room? It seems like if you've ever been to a fucking like store, you never want to buy the mouse to feed to a snake. You want to buy the nasty ass rat, like gerbil rat next to it, and you always do.
Yeah.
You know what's really funny is like, I actually went up into a PetSmart one time, and I'll never forget looking at them, and they were like, "So we have these frozen mice over here," and I looked at them dead in the face, and I was like, well,
Frozen mice?
I want the live guy over there. They're like, we cannot sell these pets for you to feed to your snake. And I was like, I mean, they're fucking rats, man. Like,
What the fuck?
it's like, yeah, but I was like,
So they can only sell you frozen rats.
they
to
can
feed
only
to
sell
snakes?
you frozen rats.
I think-
Unless you, like, literally just look at them and you're like, yeah, like, you don't tell them you have a snake and you just walk in there.
Yeah,
and
like, I
you're
just want a
yeah,
rat.
I just want these fucking mice. Like,
I want a pet.
I want 10.
Yeah, I'm starting a colony of mice. So just give me all
It's
of your
totally a
mice.
thing though. Like, I'll never forget. Like, I had a friend that had a snake. He had a fucking
Like a Burmese or something.
yeah. He had a Burmese. That's what it was.
Burmese python.
Mm-hmm. And because I had
I had a Burmese too.
I had a ball.
Dude,
Mean
I've
as
never
fuck.
had a snake,
I had
man.
a ball.
You know,
Mean as fuck.
dude.
Ball
Actually,
pythons
this
are
one
very
time,
gentle though.
you know,
But if you feed any snake live, they gonna be mean.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They
there's
gonna
something
attack
rough.
anything that moves.
Yeah.
dude, back when I was living out in the sticks, out in Columbia.
That's what they
So I was living out in the sticks. The room, like my bedroom, had a door to the outside, and I went outside. You know, I was kind of faded the night before, and I was, you know, drinking and all that, and my door wasn't closed all the way to the outside,
Right.
and a snake totally crawled into my room, man. It was a what's the word? What's it? Cottonmouth or something like
Oh
that.
shit!
Yeah, dude, it was a big
Fuck
one, man.
me,
It was
dude.
black, big black snake, man, with the
That's
white
not-
mouth.
That's
Like-
a king snake.
A king
You
snake?
guys aren't venomous.
No.
They're actually very good.
Dude, he was mean as
They
fuck,
eat
bro.
other snakes.
No.
He was
They-
super mean.
They
Like,
totally hurt. They won't kill you.
yeah, nah, he was like striking at me and my dog. The reason that I woke up was
Yeah,
because
no,
my
totally-
dog
will
started
totally try to
freaking
eat
out.
You, but it's not gonna hurt you.
Yeah, my dog was freaking
Take
out,
that
man.
bitch.
And he was like, he started like running and like curling up in a corner because he's kind of a, you know, yeah.
Oh man.
And so I was like, "What the fuck are you doing, man?" And I saw
You
this
talking about
big
Dean
pile.
here?
Yeah,
Oh
Yeah.
my god, that big fucking pussy ass.
I
Yeah,
told you,
dude,
man.
he's just a big
ass motherfucker.
He's a big old baby, man.
Like,
What the
you
fuck?
did- like,
Y'all
you
don't
just
even know.
told-
This is a like Great Pyrenees looking motherfucker.
I told you,
pussy.
man.
And
Hey, he's
nah,
a
this
really
dog is
smart dog,
big,
though.
like,
He's
He
a
is-
this
he's a
dog
really
is
good dog.
big.
Like, just because he's not mean doesn't mean he's not a good dog.
Y'all should totally see is like your dog's basically dug a fort in the ground.
No, he
Yeah,
really has.
it's because it was hot
Like,
outside, man.
It's got a room in it at this
Bro,
point.
we're
It
gonna
was
have to
hot.
like get some dirt from somewhere and cover
For sure,
that
yeah,
up really
definitely.
fucking, like, you know.
No, it's like he's like started dug down far enough where he started digging over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a cavern.
Dude, it's
He's
hot as
digging a
fuck out
cavern.
here, man, and he's really fluffy, and
He's
you know,
really fluffy.
he's trying to get in the cool. But ever since the summer started, I don't really leave him outside too much, cause he really doesn't even like. He can't fucking take it. It's too hot.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah. It was like the heat index out here is in the hundreds most days. You know, like 106, something like that. But it'll only be like 94 degrees outside. But with the humidity and all that, man, that's how it is in the south. That's how it is. Yeah. But yeah, Dean's a really good dog though. He's a great dog. You guys ever had any dogs? I remember when I was a kid, my first dog was a black lab. I named him Black. He was very smart. I never trained him, but
Okay.
he would wait for me after school. Like when I got off the bus, he'd be sitting at the driveway.
I had a half-ice Jack Russell Terrier that was he was super tiny and he was a trained hunting dog. The kicker was my dad trained him so well as a hunting dog. If he saw anything
Oh,
move,
fuck me.
Come
If
on,
he
guys,
saw-
get it together.
if he saw anything move, like ever, right, that wasn't like a leaf, like anything, like an object,
Yeah.
bad shit.
Damn.
We'll let you know it was there
Yeah.
perfectly, just like it's supposed to.
I think Dean could have been taught how to hunt if I had.
Oh, dude.
But it was
Tried to.
24/7 on everything.
He's really sneaky.
He is
Right.
100% a hunting dog.
Yeah, super sneaky, man. For as
Isn't
big as he is.
Isn't he like a bird dog, actually?
Yeah, he's a duck dog.
Yeah, he's a duck dog
That
for
basically
sure.
the same thing as a black lab.
Yeah.
Dude, he is like a fucking ghost, man. He'll creep up on you, bro.
Isn't he half lab, half Pyrenees?
Yeah, he's half black lab,
Yeah,
half
that's
Great
the lab.
Pyrenees.
He's,
Yeah.
he looks like a Pyrenees 100% acts like
He's not as big as a
Yeah.
Pyrenees
he
though,
100% acts like a
but
Labrador,
he is really big.
Labrador
Bro.
Retriever. Labradors are like the most mischievous, big ass.
Yeah.
It's
He's a son of a bitch, man. Literally.
yeah.
He's a son of a bitch. Yeah. I love him to death though. He's my homie.
Yeah.
Hey guys, look out for us on Saturday. We're gonna do a live. It might not be live, but we're gonna do a session of the fam on Saturday.
We're gonna
at
try
the-
to get as
at the
close
show.
to live as humanly possible on
Yeah,
Saturday.
yeah, for sure.
Without paying the federal government to actually be live.
Yeah, so check us out, man. Saturday, and also come through to Marlins, 9 o'clock, $10 cover
9 o'clock.
charge. We got
Dice that
Taboo.
thing up, man.
Yeah,
Shout out Cody. I'm happy to have you along.
for sure, man. Big ups,
Dude,
Cody.
I can't wait to see what you have. I've actually never seen him perform live. I've listened to a lot of your tracks, man.
I heard a lot of good things about him from the
That's what I'm
homies.
saying. I've heard
So-
nothing but good reviews. So I'm
Yeah,
excited to see what he has to put together, and I'm happy that we have been able to provide an environment that I think he's going to be able to excel in if he's ready to.
yeah. Who else we got coming through? We got Lieutenant King Leo.
Dude,
Medicine
it's a
Man
lot, dude.
here.
I'm excited to see Lieutenant King Leo and all them come back to like do the whole rap thing.
Same.
Yeah.
I really like King Leo's shit, man.
Yeah.
He's a very talented guy. Shout out King Leo.
Yeah.
And shout out everybody, dude. Everybody who's involved. Taboo, man. What's his name? Yori. We had to replace somebody with him, and
Big
he's
ups to
gonna
him,
be,
dude. He
for
came in
sure,
last minute. He's
short
got a
notice.
big following, and I appreciate you coming. Taboo, I've met you several times, but I'm so happy we decided to come down here because it's gonna be a big honor to have an actual person that's been doing something come down here.
Yo, man, I haven't had a chance to meet you yet, Taboo, man, but Wookworm is definitely one of my favorites while I'm at work. It's in the playlist for sure.
fucking A.
It's gonna be a good night. So, all you people looking for something to do this weekend, come find us July 14th, Saturday. Doors be open at 8. Music starts at 9. So, there's plenty of artists to come out. You come see me and the Voice of Reason. We're gonna do it. If you want to come out a little earlier, we're gonna be doing soundtrack about 5:45. And we're gonna,
Yeah.
after that, we're going to do a live recording of Medicine Man, the Voice of Reason. So, come out and check us out.
Hell yeah, I'll be on mic control and all that shit here and there. Mostly be regulating. I gotta regulate. It's gonna be a good night, you guys. Shout out Dysa for sure. Shout out everybody, man. You can catch Homer there as well. It's gonna be so live.
I will definitely be there. I tend to try and help with setup sometimes
Yeah.
when it's permitted.
He's like our perfect. This is like
You're off on Saturdays, so
Yeah, I'm off every.
if you don't help
bro.
with setup,
This
this
is our
time,
hired book work over here. Man.
Yeah, straight up. Big
This
homie.
is like book for hire over here, and
Yeah, he's our security. He's a
he's everything.
I've done it.
bouncer,
I've done it all.
fucking sound check, sound guy, all that shit.
He's Homer.
Shout out Homer. He's a body man.
Body.
I'm nowhere close.
He's an interior man.
You hear that?
Whatever.
Yeah, that's
Whatever.
what I.
You hear that, Smith Brothers? He's a body man.
Oh
Shut
God.
up.
Bless.
But shout out huge thanks to Open Mind Entertainment. You guys have been a huge help to getting where we're at.
For sure, dude. Shut up.
Huge shout out to all the artists, everybody's been coming with Hotel to Base 2. It's gonna be a fun weekend. We have a big episode planned for y'all Saturday, so y'all stay tuned.
Yeah. So alright, so I got this other like weird ass story that you guys probably didn't know about.
Let's go.
Found on USA Today.
Oh shit.
But it's kinda late. I expected to do this episode a little bit earlier, but Things be happening. We've been really busy.
Expect that
We've been
not to
really
be a
busy.
thing.
Yeah,
But,
like episodes always run late in this
Yeah.
house. I've come to find.
Alright, so on
It's really
Tuesday
bad
this
happening.
week, if you dress like a cow, you could go to Chick-fil-A and get a free chicken sandwich.
Really?
Like a
Yeah.
fucking cow.
Yeah, you had to dress like a cow.
So wait. Can we cheat the system and we'll make one big ass cow costume and all three of us can fit inside of it?
But what if they just gave us one chicken sandwich?
It's
Nah,
still
just
fuck
one
that.
cow.
It's 4 people, bro. It's one costume on 4 people.
But it's one cow though.
Oh,
So it counts as a costume per person. Like,
I
yo,
want-
he's a leg, he's a leg, he's a leg, and she's a leg. Get over it, bitch.
Yeah.
What you
we're
gonna
all,
say?
we're all wearing fancy ass hats.
Here's a picture of some little girls dressed like cows at the Chick-fil-A with some chicken sandwiches and ice cream.
So, I'm gonna.
I
go
didn't know they had
Walmart
ice
and
cream
buy
at
some
Chick-fil-A.
fabric.
Yeah, they got some ballin' ass ice cream actually.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, like when it comes to fast food restaurants, if you don't have strawberry milkshakes, I'm not fucking with you, bro.
Dude,
Like I don't like Wendy's.
strawberry milkshake.
I'll
is
be
just
real
really
though,
good.
Chick-fil-A is the best fast food there is.
They
If
really
you're
do
gonna-
make the best
Yeah.
chicken
No,
sandwich.
if you're gonna eat fast food,
Around.
they're the ones that aren't actively trying to kill
Yeah.
you.
I think they were doing this to celebrate their 23-year anniversary.
I don't mean to jump back, but you guys were talking about dogs that you had earlier. I've actually had 6 English Springer Spaniels at one time. I had the mother and the father
Oh god.
and 3 of the children.
Nightmare.
Yeah, it was a goddamn nightmare. But just know that these,
Yeah.
like, if you want a smart dog, an English Springer Spaniel is one hell of a smart dog. And, like, I actually got really lucky because the mom was originally mine and her name was Delilah, but she comes from royal bloodline, or she came from royal bloodline. And awesome ass dog. So if you guys ever want a good dog, that's one to look at.
I've always wanted to have a Siberian Husky.
Dude, me too, but it is fucking cruel to have one in the South.
Yeah, it's way too hot. It's way too hot in Mississippi to
Anybody
have.
that's got a fucking Siberian below the Mason-Dixon line, you're
Keep
an
'em
asshole.
inside, bro.
I'm sorry.
You better
Man,
keep
you're
them
just an
inside.
asshole, even inside, dude. It's too
Yeah,
fucking hot.
seriously.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna agree with y'all on that, but
For
if
sure.
we're getting real on like those kind, like I'll give y'all the exotic pet of my dreams, and that is a fucking hybrid wolf.
Yeah.
You know, what I'm
Oh, like a
talking about.
wolf that's
I want a
Domesticated
mixed with
wolf.
yeah, domesticated
I
wolf.
want an Irish Wolfhound. That's my dream dog.
Yeah.
Those
Like,
things,
these things are
huge.
big. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about.
Is that the topic of this episode? Is dogs? Is that
I
what
guess,
we're gonna
man.
have
I mean,
to
we'll make it
Yeah,
dogs.
label it? You know, whenever I publish the episodes, I just think of the topic as I listen to it while I'm publishing it, just based on whatever we talk about the most.
Well, if that's the case,
And,
like,
It seems like it's gonna be dogs this time, you guys.
if we're making it dogs, then like I really want to know like what dog won whatever competition this year, or if it's even happened.
Dude, let's not.
Let's not go there.
Let's
No.
not.
I will say this. I will take. I'll make a final thought. There was a retired Arabian Greyhound at Keg the other day, racing Greyhound.
Oh, dude, is that the like humongous, really skinny dog?
No. It was about half that size
Uh huh.
and looked like an arrow.
Damn.
That's weird. That's crazy.
Like its nose was
couldn't
completely pointed. Like it was bred to be a racing dog, right?
Yeah.
And I was talking to the
Really
dude.
fast.
He adopted it for $29,000.
Yeah. So get this. I was
Like,
actually
wow.
gonna
Like-
adopt
like
a
the-
greyhound at one point, and
Like the
it's
racing one to like guarantee that it's not gonna. You're not gonna like you gotta continue its lineage. Like you're basically taking over its like life.
No, yeah, literally.
Like he's gonna breed the dog. You know what I mean? The whole like 9.
Like literally, the only way that you're really gonna get a greyhound without paying a fortune for it as a pup, is to like adopt one that's retired, or basically the majority of the time is like the dog got injured at the track and can no longer race,
And they're still
and
selling.
they're still young, so
Yeah.
They're not gonna fix them because
So
they're still
just
capable
kill 'em.
of breeding.
yeah.
But it's unholy. But they're still like they're not like racing dog money.
Worthy anymore.
But they're still expensive. They're like
Yeah.
They're
No, it was. I'm pretty sure it was like.
the mother's
nine-
jewels is still worth some money.
It was it was $900 to adopt the one that I went to go see, and to be honest, like I was pretty upset because
Dude, I have
this dog
never,
didn't look good.
I have never paid money for a dog.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel like you should have to pay money for a dog.
The most money I've ever
It's
paid for a dog was
Like, he's your friend.
$350, but it was for a basset hound, like pure blood.
This
basset
might
hound.
sound kind of fucked up, but I feel like, motherfuckers should be paying me for taking the dog. You know? Like, I'm spending so much money on this dog. Not that I don't love my dog, but still, like,
But that's the
I wouldn't
difference.
have paid money for him. I feel like that would have taken, like, the sentimental value that he has to me out of
Most
it.
people don't buy dogs for sentimental reasons.
Yeah, that's real. I mean, I took him because he was my friend and he needed somewhere to go. And
Yeah, that's different than buying a
So-
dog from a breeder
Yeah.
yeah,
to do something.
that is different.
But see, we bought the dog as a house pet, but I mean, like, trained him and all that, so.
Yeah.
But eventually down the line, you would take a purebred dog like that and you would find a mate for it and breed it and sell the pups, because you have them AKC registered and
Yeah.
you have the bloodline registered, and it's a whole community, just like the community that we're a part of. It's just a whole different world.
A whole different world, man. Dog's world.
Dog's world. That's
You were
exactly
saying
right.
earlier that, or the other day, that your dad used to put dog movies on for your dog when he left.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
I started
I
doing
wanna
that
hear
for
that.
my dog.
Okay, so
I don't know if it helps or not, but I do it anyways.
like nah.
You know,
so
putting
the
on
whole
dog movies for your dog.
yeah.
What is a
Yeah,
dog movie?
I put on Airbud.
Like
and,
yeah, like Air Bud, or
Dalmatians,
some shit
shit
like
like
that.
that.
101
Yeah.
Dalmatians. Like there's a shit ton of dog movies out there, bro.
For sure.
You wouldn't think it, but my dad had a knack for finding them, and
Yeah.
like basically like
I looked it up
You
on
know-
Google. I was like, best dog movies.
there's a
For
good bit of
dogs.
them, man.
But would they enjoy like barking at like aristocrats more better than like watching?
Maybe.
Man,
It
I
depends
don't
on the
know.
dog, I guess.
Get a
depends on the
sophisticated dog show.
Put on Lady and the Tramp. Or something like that.
I said like when they enjoy like barking at a cat more than they would like watching their own kind being.
That's
I mean,
real.
I don't know.
I haven't thought about
What
that.
happens if a cat comes on in the fucking movie?
There's never a cat in a dog movie.
Yeah, there is. There's
I mean,
always
they're always
like,
getting
Maybe
shit
you
on.
could put on like Garfield.
well,
or
yeah,
something
it's
like
perfect because like the cat makes the terrible screech, and all the dogs look like I've seen this happen.
Like not all
when
dogs.
when you literally watch 6 English Springer Spaniels watch fucking TV, you get it. That's all there is to it.
I mean, not all dogs hate cats. You know, some dogs really
No,
like cats.
but I mean, like,
They all
I'm
have-
not saying
They all have the same general reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, my dog was really like
Until like
afraid
they're
of
taught
cats.
otherwise.
The first time he saw a cat, he was pretty young, and he saw a cat, and he was like, "What the fuck is that, man?" It's like an alien to him. He was like, "Dude, that's the weirdest
It's
thing."
because cats are aliens.
Cats
Yeah.
are fucking aliens.
It was like the weirdest thing he'd ever seen at that point. It's
Cat-
like,
Dude,
you know
the-
what?
we
You
have a
should
cat
make the
that
topic
lives
of
in-
this animals. Because we've literally talked about a
You
shit
should.
ton of
Yeah, I
animals.
wish we could like.
Yeah.
I wish Lacey could talk.
I really wish my cat could talk.
dude, I couldn't imagine what that cat would say.
I mean,
If she
She
could talk.
would be a bitch. She'd be crazy.
that cat is insane.
She'd be fucking crazy.
I couldn't. I don't even want to get into all the weird things I've seen your cat do just while I'm sitting around, man. It happens every day.
Oh yeah, dude. It's
Every
it's
day,
daily.
at some point,
It's
usually
daily.
multiple times a day.
Dude, no,
your cat's
you ever
doing
see her
something
grab
out
at
of
nothing?
nowhere.
I know
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
have seen her grab at nothing.
Yeah.
It's like
I see
nothing's
that.
fucking there, and she's
That's
just
about
like,
twice a day. Your cat is insane, man.
oh, dude, no. Like the best is like when our friends come over to hang out. Like she will literally get up. Like if you have long hair,
Oh, yeah.
consider
She
yourself
loves hair.
fucked. Like you have driven into Fuckville, and my cat is the mayor, and your hair is a criminal.
Yeah.
Like, I'll thank Dane Cook for that joke too.
Word. I love Dane Cook.
This dude's funny as shit.
Dude, I got another story. We were talking about Chick-fil-A earlier. Here's another fast food story out of Chicago. All right. So, like, 20 people who ate salads at McDonald's restaurants in, Chicago area have suffered from an illness called cycloporiasis.
What?
Yeah.
That
Oh,
sounds
yeah,
terrible.
That sounds like
yeah.
death.
It's an intestinal illness.
Oh, it's the worst. So it's
this
like a
is-
stomach bug.
Also in mid-May, 15 people in Iowa also caught the same shit.
What?
So wait,
What is this?
So-
What
What?
is
Wait, does it say like what they ordered or like
It says in the salads, man.
it's in the
Hold on,
salad.
let me. It says McDonald's salads.
Oh, I remember this. I remember this.
When
Anyone
does
who
that-
ate these salads since the middle of June and who developed diarrhea, especially water diarrhea and fatigue, should see their healthcare provider and get tested.
I remember this. We had to change. Our salad out at work for that
To
shit.
ins- Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it was like a
Really?
nationwide type, or it
Well,
was
no,
just like
it
them,
was-
and
it
it was
was
like
like
red
random.
alert after
If
that.
someone
Cisco
sprayed-
was like, no. Cisco showed up and was like, we changed your salad out.
Yeah, I'm reading all these stories. I'm reading all these
Someone
stories
sprayed-
on the fly, so like I
someone
don't
sprayed
really
the
know all
wrong
the details.
shit on the plant.
No, that's exactly what that shit was.
Yeah, if you guys ever want to find any of these stories, you can
Farmer's
find
bag,
them on
y'all.
USA Today.
They
'cause
knew
that's where I
exactly
get
where
it.
it came from.
That is like fuck.
But yeah, man, don't get salads from Mickey D's for the time
Dude,
being.
if you're getting salad from Mickey D's, like you've got.
Dude, I don't think I've ever
problems,
bought a
man.
salad from
I
Do
Mickey.
y'all
never
remember when
buy
Mickey
salad
D's used to
from
have the
Mickey
things
D's.
where they came in like a cup? It was like ranch and then like chicken, and you could like put it in the thing and you like shook it.
I do not, but that sounds like fucking diabetes in a cup.
It is. Totally is. They were delicious though. I remember them bitches so well. Look, you should
Don't-
look that up.
Dude, no, like straight up.
That's hilarious that I'm the only person that remembers that.
So for the people that are listen or will listen, they still do it in McDonald's. It's totally not on the menu, but if you go in there, they have snack wraps.
Oh yeah.
They're not on the menu. It's like a chicken snack wrap.
It's a wrap
Yeah.
with chicken.
Yeah, and it's not on the menu at all. At least last time I went in, it wasn't.
It's that special order.
It's that special shit, man.
Man, I got this burger. It's like half a burger that I ordered at the Front Street Bar earlier when we had that little meeting.
How was that?
And I'm ready to eat the other half now. 'Cause
How was
I'm
the
really
front half of
hungry.
it?
It was really good, dude. My eyes were bigger than my stomach, though. You know, I've been drinking champagne,
My eyes are
All
always
that.
bigger than my stomach.
and I just thought that I was hungry, but really I just ate the fries, and then all the homies ate the fries, and I was like, hey, it's cool, man. Help yourself to some fries.
Dude, speaking
I wasn't
of
tripping.
fries.
And then you were like, I didn't really want that anyway.
Yeah, yeah. I
But
was
now you're
like,
hungry.
Yeah, I'm glad I saved the burger.
Speaking of
Really good.
fries, man, if anybody is ever around Hattiesburg, you need to go to Keg and Barrel and check out Don's Debris Fries, because
Yeah.
those
man.
things.
I fucking hate you.
Hey, you gotta get them though. I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. Go
Hey,
out there
hey.
before the late night shift and get that shit, alright?
No,
Because
no,
then it's gonna
no,
be on
no,
point.
no. Come get Don's Debris Fries on Tuesdays at lunch.
Yeah, that's perfect time. Any day at lunch, really.
No,
Because then it's
Tuesdays at
gonna
lunch.
be, bruh. I'm telling you.
I guarantee you it's the best. I'm promise.
No, it's just really good though. It's really good.
Yeah,
Make sure
man.
hit
Like
up the
if
Keg
you
and Barrel
and
all that
honestly, it's an appetizer and it'll fill you up, straight up.
I'll get, dude, half the orders I get from are fucking his entrees, man.
Yeah.
I usually just get the nachos, honestly, because I get up there at late night and the only sandwich they have is the fucking Fatty McFat, and I'm not always in the mood for that
Fatty
shit,
McFat.
dude.
I ain't feeling fatty
It's a,
McFat.
dude, it's a huge chicken
Dude,
sandwich
do you know,
that's
I
covered in
wanna
buffalo
tell- I
sauce.
want you to look at me and I want you to experience. Imagine walking out to somebody, a female, twice your size, Homer, and going, oh, like 3.
So you ordered the fatty, right?
No, go, look at, smell, Fatty McFat. And you go,
Right here, that's me, the Fatty McFat.
oh no! Like all day.
Of course.
Oh,
Straight face.
from the dude. I feel bad for the
Yeah.
dude who took that waiter the food.
Person the food.
Yeah.
That's me, asshole.
Well,
Medicine Man is
medicine man.
Come
The
order you some
food
Don's Debris Fries,
distributor.
you'll see me.
for
Regardless.
sure. Also, man, Front Street Bar, man, I gotta plug them, dude, because that place is really awesome. And I really
Dude,
like
yeah,
that spot.
Cody, Front Street Bar, Cody.
They treat us like
okay.
royalty
For
over
sure.
there, man. They treat us so
Dude,
good.
No,
I really like
love
Cody,
it.
man. He's a good guy.
Dude,
So check
go out there
this
to
out.
Front Street
y'all,
Bar.
y'all think
He'll take care
your
of you.
bartender is
I
a
should do,
good
like,
bartender? Let me tell you a little something about Cody. So one of our homies was having a birthday party, and
At
one
the
of
Front
our
Street Bar?
friends,
yeah.
Yeah. one of our friends ordered some chicken tenders, I think it was, and they didn't have no barbecue
Oh,
sauce.
yeah, he did this today.
Cody
3 times.
literally had someone meet him halfway down the street and runs outside and gets barbecue sauce from this person and
No, yeah.
brings it to our
Yeah.
friend to make sure he has it with his chicken tenders. And that is a bartender that is on clutch.
Yep.
Yep.
Dude, for real, man. We ran out of champagne. They ran out of champagne tonight. And, you know, it was all good, though. But before we were about to leave, you know, we thought we might need another bottle. But we really didn't. And he was literally, like, about to hit up the store and buy some champagne.
Like,
So shout
that
out
dude
Cody,
deserves a
dude.
medal.
He's the best server ever.
Yeah.
Ever. You can catch him in a tutu at any given bar on Saturday nights.
Dude, he is the best personality in the room usually. Now.
Seriously,
Yeah,
man.
it's
Such a like
I'll never
Really
forget.
He's
easy-
comical. And I
really
love
easy
it.
to
I'll
talk
never
to, you
forget
know.
The first
Really
time I
easy to
ever
talk to. I
saw
like
this
the guy.
man, and I did not know him from Adam's House Cat. And honestly, the first time I had ever officially met him was that night at the bar. But the first time I ever saw him, he walked into Books A Million, and I was a little bit taken at first. I didn't know what to expect because he's
Cody.
He's Cody.
He's Cody.
He's Cody.
He's
For
the most
sure.
eccentric man I know.
Oh yeah.
I know so many
For sure.
Codys, dude. I know like 9 or 10 Codys.
He's
In
he's
my
definitely like
We
a
were literally
one of
sitting
the
at the
sweetest
table.
the
They
most
were three of
unique.
the motherfuckers.
He's the most
Yeah.
unique. Yeah, seriously.
Literally three.
Yeah, yeah. But this Cody that we're talking about, most unique Cody I've ever met.
Oh yeah. Dude.
I bet his name is spelled crazy, like Codie or something like that. Or like,
If it's not, I'll pay for it to change it.
I'll pay for it to
Seriously.
change it just because.
yeah, for real, dude. We've been in here for a minute, bro. It's like 45 minutes now, so
Has it really been?
yeah,
Word.
yeah. Let's get ready to wrap it up, dude. Make sure y'all tune in Saturday. We'll probably be out maybe Sunday, but we're gonna do
We're actually gonna.
sessions
We,
with
we,
fam.
have, we have something planned on Sunday, but I don't know. We don't know exactly how it's gonna work out. We want.
Yeah, it's really been, man.
We
People
need to just go on a river.
It has been. What I'd like to say, Vicarious getting people to commit to coming on the show.
definitely. I think people get stage fright or something like that, you know, because.
We have a
It's
lot of
hard.
people that are like, yeah, I'd love
It's
to do it, and then it's like up to the last day.
And also shout out the homie Timothy Watkins. We're gonna have him back on very
Dude,
soon.
yeah.
For those of you who heard the episode, he's a local comedian around Hattiesburg.
That
Very funny
episode's
guy.
funny as shit.
Very charismatic guy. We're gonna have him back in here very soon. So look out for that. Look out for the episode Saturday or Sunday, and you better show up to Hotel to Base
Volume
2 at Marlins.
Yes.
It's gonna be.
You don't have an
good.
excuse this time. We had the crowd of the century last time.
Yep. Saturday, July 14th. Doors open at 8. Music starts at 9. We're going to be opening with Dyson and closing with Taboo. So make sure you get there. You can catch Medicine Man and Lieutenant and King Leo. Shout out King Leo. Shout out everybody, man. You can catch all them.
Catch the whole family, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, whole fam, dude. We really are like,
It's gonna be a good night.
it's a good,
Excited
it's
for
a
Taboo,
good,
excited for
it's a
Dyson.
great lineup. So
We're gonna have Swervy
Make
Love
sure you
out
get
there
there.
with her art, doing her shit too.
hell yeah,
That's gonna
thanks
be
for
what's up.
thanks for coming through, Homer. You
Yeah,
got any
Homer.
last words you want to say before we
Yeah, man.
shut this down?
Oh man, thanks for having me, you guys. It's always fun to just chill and talk and have intelligent
Definitely.
conversation.
Yep.
Definitely.
It's always a good night.
Educating the masses since 2018.
Yeah, man.
Feel that.
Yeah. It's still 2018, but you know,
You
this
know,
is only the beginning.